is green, it's green, oh, oh. The land is green, it's green, can't you see? The harvest is ready, 'cause the Lord of the harvest told me so. It's green for me. It's green, oh, oh. The land is green, it's green, can't you see? The land is green, it's green, oh, oh. The land is green, it's green, can't you see? The land is green, it's green, oh, oh. The land is green, it's green, can't you see? I can see all the harvest is ready, 'cause he told me so. It's green and it's all mine.
Hi, thanks for joining us on our inspirational program, My Nigerian Dream. How you doing? I hope you're okay, I hope you're good. My name is Anire Binitie, and this is My Nigerian Dream. I know you've been having quite an awesome time since this program debuted on our station. Well, this main purpose of this program, like I keep telling you, is to inspire people, is to inspire the Nigerian youth. And I need to keep telling you this so you don't lose focus of the purpose of this program. A lot of people are disgruntled, a lot of people are disappointed with life. A lot of people believe that, they don't have what it takes to make it in life. They don't know, that they believe they don't have that it's impossible, let me rephrase, to succeed in Nigeria on your own, tapping into the potentials that is inbuilt inside of you and making something worthwhile with it. That is why we decided to tell our story on My Nigerian Dream, so that somebody out there with a similar situation can identify with the stories that we talk or say on My Nigerian Dream and actually realize that, like I always say, I may sound like a broken record, but I need to say it often enough, that it is not what happens around you that matters, but what happens inside of you. Hey, until you believe in your heart that you can make it, then you probably die a total loser and failure. A wise man once said that the secret of men are in their stories. That's true. I have my own stories too, believe me. But I reached out inside of me and I rose up above all the criticism, all the bad stories, all the beefing, all the talk about failure, impossibilities. I decided that I would rather die trying than live like a slave. This is My Nigerian Dream. When we return, the story will continue. Stay with me.
The land is green, it's green, can't you see? I can see all the harvest is ready, 'cause he told me so. It's green and it's all mine.
Hi, I'm still here. Today's program promises to be quite interesting, as it always is on My Nigerian Dream. My Nigerian Dream is built to inspire. Do not listen only to the music, but get a grasp of the story we want to say on our program. And today we have a guest on our show who actually told us that once upon a time, at Oshodi, called by his father, that he dug a gutter to actually get money to buy forms for, is it WAEC or JAMB? Amazing, isn't it? But today, this same person is one of the most celebrated artists in Nigeria. Is one of the most celebrated people that youth like you desire and hope that you are like. But once upon a time, it wasn't that. It wasn't like that. Life was difficult, almost impossible. I'm not going to tell you the name of the celebrated artist. I just want you to discover yourself. And the only way to find out that you too have hope, no matter how bleak it seems the situation is, the only way you can find out is to stay with me on this beat of my Nigerian dream, because something tells me that very soon your story may just be the story that we get to talk about on this program, only if you do not give up. Well, like we do it, we'll go now to the inspiration segment by bringing you great quotes. Stay with me, because when we come back, my Nigerian dream will continue.
I don't know what that dream is that you have. I don't care how disappointing it might have been as you've been working toward that dream. That dream that you're holding in your mind, that it's possible. That some of you already know that it's hard. It's not easy. It's hard changing your life. That in the process of working on your dreams, you are going to incur a lot of disappointment, a lot of failure, a lot of pain. There are moments when you're going to doubt yourself and say, God, why is this happening to me? I'm just trying to take care of my children and my mother. I'm not trying to steal or rob from anybody. Why did this have to happen to me? For those of you that have experienced some hardships, don't give up on your dream. Their rough times are going to come, but they have not come to stay. They have come to pass.
Greatness is not this wonderful, esoteric, elusive, God-like feature that only the special among us will ever taste. You know, it's something that truly exists in all of us.
It's very important for you to believe that you are the one. Most people, they raise a family, they earn a living, and then they die. They stop growing, they stop working on themselves, they stop stretching, they stop pushing themselves. That a lot of people like to complain, but they don't want to do anything about their situation. And most people don't work on their dreams. Why? One is because of fear. The fear of failure. What if things don't work out? And the fear of success. What if they do and I can't handle it? These are not risk takers.
You spend so much time with other people. You spend so much time trying to get people to like you. You know other people more than you know yourself. You studied them. You know about them. You want to hang out like them. You want to be just like them. And you know what? You've invested so much time in them, you don't know who you are. I challenge you to spend time by yourself.
It's necessary that you get the losers out of your life if you want to live your dream. But people who are running toward their dreams, life has a special kind of meaning.
When you become the right person, what you do is you start separating yourself from other people. You begin to have a certain uniqueness. As long as you following other people, as long as you being a copycat, you will never ever be the best copycat in the world, but you will be the best you could be. I'm telling you to define your value.
That everybody won't see it, that everybody won't join you, that everybody won't have the vision. It's necessary to know that you are an uncommon breed. It's necessary that you align yourself with people and attract people into your business.
The land is green, it's green, can't you see? I can see all the harvest is ready, 'cause he told me so. It's green and it's all mine.
Welcome back. Are you inspired? Have you learned anything? Is hope rising inside of you? Well, thank God. That's my purpose for this program. So I'm not going to bore you. Sit with me as we go now to the interview. Get to meet the guy who once upon a time dug gutters, who today you wish you're like. I wish I were like him because he's so intelligent. He has succeeded, he has broken boundaries. But once upon a time, it looks like the sun will never rise. Enjoy.
My real names are Olumide Idowu, popularly known as ID Cabasa. I'm a music producer, CEO Coded Tunes Entertainment. I wouldn't say I had it all smooth getting to where I am today by God's grace, though I am not where I really want to be, but I can thank God confidently that I am not where I used to be. Now, when I say I'm not where I used to be, that will take me back to, like recently I was watching a video that was shown in my church like 2004 during a service, and I saw myself playing the keyboard. Looking at myself, you will understand that Yoruba proverb that says Surulere. Because what I saw there, if you look back at then and what you can see now, sincerely, you can't match them. It was more like, are you telling me that this guy is coming from here and is here now? He's coming from there and is here now. My story will be like every normal story that you've heard from different guys. But I can tell mine now, because let me say probably because I was tenacious enough to fight through to make sure it eventually worked. Now, I won't tell you that there had never been a time that I have failed in life. I have failed countlessly. In fact, most of the times that I failed was more like an opportunity to sprout up and just do something better.
See, silence on the streets. Then they look for it. They believe so much in the beats, but they should believe God that makes that it. See them on the streets. Medical know how fun that is. They are the unsung heroes. Their accounts did they read this zero.
I grew up in Hakoka, close to Bariga. I won't say I had a ghetto life growing up, probably because of the kind of upbringing that I have. My parents were Christians, they were educated, so there was more of you need to go to school, but in terms of finances, they were not really rich. In fact, I won't say, let me say middle class. Then I was at a point in time that my father was retired. We had nothing at home. In fact, I could remember there was a time I had to, after secondary school, that I needed some monies to do, was it jam or something? I had to go with a friend to Nesu Food around Oshodi to pack gutter. That day I remember that I got home, I cried. My father was actually the one that took me and my friend to that place, and he cried too. He begged. It was more like begging me, and that, if I could remember very well, at that point, it was rather than it making me feel like I was a failure, I could remember that it actually energized my faith that, look, I must be somebody by all means. Now, I'm a man of passion. I'm a man that is sold out to, if I want to do something, I want to do it excellently. I want to do it well. I'm a Christian, but believe me, I think a lot. I don't substitute thinking with prayer. I'm a Christian, a practical one. I'm not your religious kind of guy. Now, when I say this, I'm saying I get to do some things that I won't tell. Okay, it's easy for me to come on here now and tell you that, look, All you have to just do is just to keep faith. All you have to do is to trust God for God's favor. Yes, all of that, but there's always my own part to this. Because each time I pray to God, in fact, the very first, from my understanding from what I've learned as a Christian is, when you pray, God answers your prayer. Now it is for you now to activate what you've prayed for. That has helped me to understand favor when I got into the music industry. I didn't just rely on the fact that, yes, I'm a Christian, that I've prayed, that one magic will just happen anyway. I still had to do my music well. And let me say this categorically, it is not every song that I have produced that was good. And it is not every song that I produced came out as a hit. But it was a function of continually trying to get better. And one of the personal philosophy I have is I don't see people as competitions. I rather see myself as my major competition. I want to do better than I did yesterday. And most of these things, I won't tell you that I learned them from school. I learned them from life, especially in the church, which is why each time I get to talk, I don't know how to remove that God part of it, because I can't really say it's me, because I'm more like your simpleton of this word that God has used to confirm the wise. I'm a graduate of economics. I have a 2-1 in economics. I did a master's degree in management science, but today I'm a musician. How does those two correlate? No, you can't really match them. But when God determines where you are going to and you get to discover it, life is going to be effortless. Not that you are not going to face some certain things, but you can come out of it without feeling so much pain. And my story is also a story of, let me say, a guy that is so focused in learning. I have been a learner growing up, and now a lot of people will feel that now Cabasa should be the one teaching. But I'm sorry to disappoint you that till date I'm still learning. Because I know the day a man stops learning, start dying. All of these are some of the things that has helped me. And this is to encourage a whole lot of us out there. That what you are doing is not working out doesn't mean that it's not going to work eventually. Like, try to do this experiment. Pour Coca-Cola. Open a Coca-Cola bottle with the contents Coca-Cola inside. Put it by the tap. It will get to a point that the water that is entering the bottle will replace the Coca-Cola and you have it clean. So that you are not seeing the result now doesn't mean that it's not working. Probably it's just need time. Most of us will give up at that point that we are very close to succeeding.
I've been asking so many questions all about tomorrow.
I don't know. No, this you don't know. Nobody knows. Make tomorrow.
Well, I like the point of a godfather. Probably what you should have done is to put that is God the Father. Probably that is what you need, not really a man. I'm sorry I have to go a bit into the Bible. You know, Jeremiah 17, it says, trust not in the arm of flesh. Don't trust a man, not even yourself, because you are not capable to help yourself. Not now think of, even when you trust in a man, they can help you, but look at this, they can't lift you above where they are. But you need to trust the only man, I won't call him a man, it's actually God, that can take you beyond that man that you think you can trust. You can always trust God for them. That, okay, God, I trust you that this person will do well, but trusting them, they will fail you. Sometimes it's not that they intend to fail you, but it's because God hates when you put your trust in man that you are supposed to. You know, it's like trusting the creature instead of trusting the creator. So basically, I want to tell you, but like, I won't tell you that I'm perfect. Sometimes there are times that I get to trust in my experience. My experience is something that has worked before. Doesn't mean that it's going to work again. But God that knows what will work next will definitely, if you can only put your trust in him, will definitely show you what works next. So saying you need a Godfather, no. What you need is God the Father. I get to receive mails, I get to receive many messages from guys saying, Ide Cabasa, you've helped Olamide, you've helped Nice, you've helped Reminis, you helped Jack. They mention so many names that I want you to be my Godfather. Sincerely, if I'm not called to be a factor in your career, it's just a waste of time. So that's why I tell people most times, I will not be like Herod. I won't swallow the glory that belongs to God. I am just a tool. So if only you can trust God that, okay, should I go to this person? God is saying, go to Cabasa. Then it will work. But when you see me as the major attraction, then it won't work. Even when I give you the best bit, even when I put my money and put my energy into it, it won't work. Because you are like trusting me, not the God that you should trust. Even me that you are coming to, I still trust God. So I will tell you, probably shift. Man is a distraction. God is the major attraction. Shift your focus from man. Move it to God. Trust God wholly. And I'm sure if you are in tune to the Holy Spirit, it will teach you where to go and what to do next.
I've been asking
Don't
so
worry
many
yourself.
questions. Nobody seems to
Make
know
you just
tomorrow.
decide. I don't know. We don't know. Nobody knows. It's less sorrow.
I've been asking
Today
so
you see
many
tomorrow,
questions.
but come tomorrow. You might know. Nobody knows.
This is my Nigerian dream. I dream of a day that Nigeria will be led by leaders and not politicians. I dream for a day that will not be the world's capital for corruption, but will be an example to the world. I dream of a day that every kid on the street of Nigeria can go to school, can have 3 square meals, and they will be fine. I also dream for that day that we will be reasonable, we will place human values ahead of material values. That is, our passion and love for humanity will increase. My Nigerian dream is to see when no man is being, no man is being attended to based on tribes, based on the language he speaks, or based on his financial background. That is, whether he's coming from a humble background or not. But we'll all be treated, it's not possible to be treated equally, but we'll all be treated fairly. So that's my Nigerian dream.
Nobody knows.
I've been asking so many questions all about tomorrow.
I don't know. You don't know. Nobody knows. Tomorrow.
I've been asking so
Nobody
many
knows.
questions. Nobody seems to know tomorrow.
I don't know. You don't know. Nobody knows tomorrow.
Adìyẹ tí ó kú ṣì lè dàgbàdo. Ojú ọ̀run tó ẹyẹ fò láì farahàn. Kò sẹ́dá tó mọ̀lá o. Said no one knows tomorrow. Kò sẹ́dá tó mọ̀lá.
Hey, why you there worry yourself, my brother? Why you there worry yourself, my sister? Oh, make it take a easy, cause things would always be the same. Make it take a easy, cause life's not that. Oh,
I've been asking so
nobody
many
knows.
questions all about
No one
tomorrow.
knows. I don't know. No, this you don't know. Nobody knows. Make you know they cry.
I've been asking
Don't
so
worry
many
yourself.
questions. Nobody seems to
Make you
know
just
tomorrow.
decide. I don't know. We don't know. Nobody knows. It's less sorrow.
I've been asking
Today
so
you see
many questions
tomorrow,
all about
but come tomorrow. You might know. Nobody knows.
I've been asking so many questions. Nobody seems to know tomorrow.
I don't know. You're not gonna forget. Nobody knows. Believe there is tomorrow.
I've been asking so many
Hey,
questions
I
about
saw you go
tomorrow.
report. You don't know. Nobody knows tomorrow.
I've been asking so many questions. Nobody seems to know tomorrow.
I don't know. You don't know. Nobody knows tomorrow.
The land is green, it's green. Can't you see? I can see all the harvest is ready, 'cause he told me so. It's green and it's all mine.
Welcome back. Did you hear the story? Ooh, I got you there, didn't I? I know that's the last person you expected to see on the show with that kind of story. But there you have it. Did you hear the story? Did you hear what he had to say? Thank God it came out of his own mouth. It wasn't like it was photoshopped or recorded somewhere. You heard him say it. That once upon a time, ID Cabasa dug a gutter taken by his father so he could write his exams. He did not let where he was coming from ruin his future. He had a picture about his future, and he kept on believing that one day he will make it, and today he's celebrated. You too can be celebrated. This is my Nigerian dream. that one day the Nigerian youth will rise up from the deep, deep, dark place where he thinks there is no hope. Rise up and make something positive with his life. And I know that that day will come. It begins with you. Great, isn't it? Well, that's the way we'll close today on our great program, My Nigerian Dream. I want you to keep a date with me same time next week, because we'll be bringing to you another personality coming to tell his story or our story. So it is me, Anire, saying, be good, be bold, be strong, believe in yourself. You can make it. Bye-bye.
The land is green, it's green, oh, oh. The land is green, it's green. Can't you see? The harvest is ready.